So I have a couple more journals I wanted to share with you guys today. These are small journals. They're like my larger soft cover or fabric cover journals in that they are embellished and they have the patchwork type covers and things of that nature. They're similar, I suppose, in theme as to the Springs in the Air one, but they are on a smaller scale. So I wanted to share those today. I have a bold colored one and a more pale pastel spring themed journal. Okay, so each one has a wood either a charm or button. This one I turned into a button. It has vintage fabric as the background, and it's been covered with the glossy accents. The closure just is simply this purple elastic lace that wraps around the button, which is attached to the front. Like I said, the covers are fabric. They are patchworked. Got different like spring floral themed fabrics all around. Yeah. They have the fringed or the, what am I thinking? Frayed edges. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be one of those kind of days, huh? It has the interfacing, so they are sturdy. They have structure. Inside, I did a pocket of this fabric with like handwriting text on it. I did a altered divider, like a recipe box divider. This one says desserts on it. I did some collage on here with some tissue paper and a napkin, some stamping, and a little bit of seam binding stitched on there, and there's plenty of space on the back for journaling. This little tag here was from a friend that sent me several of them. Abundantly Yours here on YouTube. Mary Jo is her name. I had to think for a second, sorry. She sent me these with these vintage Day of the Dead cards on fabric that are stitched on here, and she made these for me. That was very sweet of her, and she told me I could put some of them in journals, and of course I kept a few for myself because they are so cute. I add a little bit of ribbon as well as some little fiber here on the paper clip. This is a magazine, from a magazine. It's a poem called Spring Awakenings, which is stitched on. Some stamping. A little piece of ephemera stuck in a pocket here on this envelope, which just has some, it's coffee tea dyed, but it came out this kind of a pretty blue, like a pale blue color. And now I won't be able to get it back in there. Just for some extra journaling space. This side is a little tuck spot with a little piece of, like a printout of a, it's called postcard. Some fabric sewn on the edge. Ledger. I can't think of what anything is called all of a sudden. Little piece of ephemera stitched on here with some pattern paper behind that has flowers on it. A little card here that I made that says, "Life's most beautiful things are not seen with the eyes but felt with the heart." And of course you can journal on the back of that. Sorry silk tab, pattern paper, little die cut. A little pocket here with just a little card that you can journal in. It's a fabric flip here, the key stamped underneath, hidden. A little card that I put in here as a page. It says, "Sweet memories, special treasures, secret wishes, dreams come true." There's a little fairy on there. Little lace tab with a butterfly charm. Little lace pocket here with a tag. Oops. Just journaling card. A little tuck with some stamping and a little tag. Some more stamping, a vintage children's playing card with some lace. This is a collaged index card, You can journal on the back, of course, and it just has some paper collage and fabric with the word beautiful on there. A little a ticket tuck spot with just another, can't get it open, little card for journaling. Some more stamping. Little fabric flip here with a little flower charm and a bead pinned on. Just a tag for journaling. There's lots of space to write in these little books. I like the way they feel in your hand. They're very portable. You could just pop it in your purse if you wanted to. Take it with you. Some stamping. Tiny tag here with some fabric and this little lace tuck. Butterfly. Another just tag that I collaged. No bird soars too high if he soars with his own wings. William Blake quote, and a little bird stamped on there. Another little tab, and a feather stamp, and just some extra writing paper here in the back pocket. So that will be the pastel mini spring journal. And I will show you, move that out of the way, I'll call this one bold because it has bolder colors. The wooden charm has the word dream collaged on it, and it is pinned to the lace, which is just a little safety pin. Just take that off for a moment. This is just tied on, it's not attached. It has lots of floral fabrics that are in bolder colors. Sorry, a little piece of lint. And of course they're patchworked on, frayed edges, strings everywhere, and another fabric pocket on the inside. This is the recipe divider. This one says outdoor cooking because, I mean, in spring that's the best time in my opinion, and maybe fall. But anyways, some sari silk stitched on here and stamping, and a napkin decoupaged on. A piece of crocheted doily and a little key and lock charm. A vintage hymnal made into a pocket hymnal page, that is. And a little piece of just writing paper. Here, just some sari silk on the paper clip. This is a book page from a book called Popular Girl, and I just gessoed and inked and stitched on coffee dyed paper on the back, and then put this quote on there with the stamp. Let you read that. A little piece of vintage wallpaper just collaged on, a vintage receipt, and a little tag with some seam binding. This was a page from a calendar. I liked the spring blossoms there on that tree. A little bead pinned onto this lace. Fabric trim, and another vintage children's card. Yes. Stamping. This is a, like a, I don't know, it has months and days. It's like a tracker, but I stamped a chandelier on there. Oh, and it's blank on the back, and you can journal on it. The stamp here. I decorated this envelope here with the word beauty. There's just some writing paper in there that's been coffee dyed. And this side is a tuck with a tag for journaling. This is a magazine page. I loved the floral design on that with a tag that I did some stamping on. You can also journal on. Vintage music paper, a fabric flip with some lace. Vintage writing paper, a little tab there, some stamping. The other side of the magazine page with a receipt, a little copper dangle pinned on, a little leaf, lace leaf, fabric ruffle, little flower, and some book page, a tag for some journaling. An index card that I collaged in a similar way as the recipe card. It's a little piece of ribbon with a violin on it. Die cut, piece of lace, some sari silk tag, or sorry, tab with a little bead on it. And one of those little tags that I stamped on with a tiny tag as a tuck spot. Little piece of, what's that called? I can't think. Anyways, it's an applique. Just some extra writing space. The other side of the hymnal. Magazine image of a butterfly on a flower. And back here is just some extra journaling paper and just a collage with some vintage writing paper. And so there they are. These will of course be listed in my Etsy, and you can go check them out. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.